What's up, brothers? I'm taking a break from working on my new site, and I'm going to answer some emails today. So let's get started. Power colors. Like, give me a cookie. Hey, player, one of your last vids got me thinking. Quirky leads to more quirky. I'm half Italian and half white, and my skin is somewhat dark. I think my power colors are dark blue and sometimes army brown and dark brown. Are those the best for darker skin? I don't know. I urge you to get a consultation with Jovina's color analysis business, howtodressformen.com. I'll say that one more time. howtodressformen.com. Okay? And she can answer that question for you. It depends on, she does look at your hair color, your eye color, your skin tone. She puts it all together on a graph and determine which you are. Then she'll give you a color palette and a ton of fucking videos. Ask the people that got in the program already or got the consultation. They get a ton of fucking videos on what clothes to buy, how long the pants should be, how long the shirt should be, you know, for length to here and everything. She covered everything in there, even accessories in her videos. Okay, let's see. Another person asking about Jovina. Struck by thunder. Question for Jovina, and I've already answered that. Is white cool to wear? He's an autumn, and she said no. All right. Alpha. Not by itself. Alpha versus hot asshole. I hate that word, alpha. Dear player, I'd like to thank you for your help over the months. I've been listening to you. Since I started, I've taken my life into my own hands. I have completed a physical or a fitness certificate and started my own boot camp business. Good job, brother. With a friend. You have instilled confidence in me to speak out a lot more, and I have always been a shy person. However, although I've come a far way in terms of coming out of my introverted state, I would like to show some qualities as an alpha male. Okay, here's the thing. Chances are you're probably not an alpha male. Okay? It's the way it is. You're either born one or you can become a more assertive male. All right? And there's a difference between real alpha males. They have stronger pheromones, higher, I think, serotonin rating amount in the brain, and a bunch of other stuff. Okay? You would know it if you were one. And an alpha male would not be all shy and demure and shit like that. All right? So let's get you to work on becoming an assertive male. Fuck the asshole shit. Work on becoming assertive. I would like to show blah, blah, blah. Yeah. This is also important to my business. If I can confidently direct my clients to do the right thing without having to check their technique all the time, it would make my job a hell of a lot easier. But that's your job, is to watch their technique. Okay, so what you need to learn to do is how to teach the right technique. And when you see a client doing bad technique, stop them and show them the right technique to do so they can learn it. Don't show them the wrong stuff, because that's why I limp on my left knee sometimes, because I showed the wrong thing to do. I said, don't do it like this. My knee popped. This was way back in my 30s and has not been the same since. I don't have the same stretch. I don't have the same flexibility. So show, and I knew better. I was told never show what not to do, but like an idiot, I didn't listen. My question to you is this. How can I bring my alpha male side out? You don't have an alpha male side, okay? Let's bring out the real man in you without being an asshole and potentially lose clients. What you're talking about is becoming more assertive and being a strong teacher, okay? That's really what you're talking about. Fuck the alpha male thing. You're either born alpha male or you're not. And if you're on the internet looking for answers, you're not an alpha male. Just the way it is. All right, let's go on. Have you heard of David D'Angelo? Oh no, my eyes are stuck. There. I was trying to roll my eyes so hard they got stuck in my head. David D'Angelo. Yes, I've heard of David D'Angelo. Otherwise known as Eben Pagan. He is a master marketer. He makes 20 million at least a year. Yes, I've heard of Eben Pagan. That is his real name. And like a good marketer, he chose an Italian type of name because it sounded cool. Although I believe he's Jewish. Pagan, Eben Pagan, yeah. So he sold a lot of that book that he wrote called Double Your Dating. I even bought the book when I got online. And that's why I said to the fellas on the Pimps Network at the time, this number that, or actually, I don't know where I was, but I said this number that cocky but funny shit. Or, sorry, the shitting on a bitch shit we used to do back in the 70s. You know, players, advanced players told us, you know, treat a girl like she ain't shit. And crack some jokes on her ass. And that's all he did was got into the African American community because he talked about that. He found a cool player, and that's what he took it from. Okay, so he got it from some African American males, you know, to you know, talk shit to a bitch, and he brought it back to the internet, changed it up a little bit, and sold it to a bunch of white dudes and Asian dudes, and a couple of black dudes like me. Made a lot of money doing it too. That's smart marketing. That is masterful marketing. He even gives classes on marketing, how to become a better marketer. And he charges a buttload of money. I just saw a video, or I saw a video with him in the last year, actually. I can't remember when last time I saw it, but he's actually trying to use more virtual assistants. And he has an office, but it's a small office that he really doesn't even go to. The man can work anywhere in the world he wants to. But he did the smart thing by taking advantage and taking over the whole entire dating industry and getting other people involved and selling DVDs of what they had to say. And he just made even more money on top of more money on top of more money. So now he's like, well, never mind. What do you think of him? I think I just told you what I think of him. I think he's a masterful marketer. I got to tip my hat to a man who knows how to pimp out some simple information and make a lot of money on it. He seems to know what he talks about. And I'm not sure whether to get a product from you or him. Well, you make up your own mind on that one. Okay? Here's the difference. I've actually been in the game from 27 to 45. He talked to a player like me to get some information and took it to the internet and sold it to guys like you. White dudes looking for answers to their problems, and Asian guys that couldn't get a date. So you think about who you want to get a product from. I'm not saying this product's bad. I like this book, Double Your Dating. I actually enjoyed it, although, you know, I thought, so this is old shit. But I read the book anyway. All right, let's see. That's all the mail we got for today, so I'm done till Thursday. I'm building a new site. I've got it on the bottom of page 1, and I realized, you know what, I haven't done my products yet. So I better get my products done. So I've been really busy. It's for working your abs. It's going to be an ab class site where people sign in, and they'll get my ab routines, all the different routines that I'm creating right now, in fact. Just like I do with my clients. So it's going to be a cool venture for women, just for women. I'm not sure if I'll do one for dudes or not. Probably a bigger market for dudes, I don't know. But a lot of dudes don't know how to, you never take an aerobics class. So when they lay down in aerobics classes, they do crunchies, only different styles to music. A lot of guys have no sense of rhythm. I've seen them come to my classes when I was teaching aerobics, and they can't follow a beat for shit. But women jump down, they follow everything. So it's going to be ab workouts like that, which are actually more effective than going to a damn gym, laying down, and doing, putting a plate behind your head and doing 25 crunchies, rest of them and doing 25 more. Okay. I just finished a double series of my basic ab training, 1, and then advanced basic ab training, which is number 2, with some, you know, advanced techniques on it. Like if you guys do your crunchies, if you circle to the left and then to the right while you do your, instead of just going up like this, try circling. Try circling. If you hold a plate, try going left to the right, just like you're doing a chest roll. Left to the right, right to the left. It's really easy to do if you know how to roll your chest, but a lot of guys, you know, they're uncoordinated. Left to the right, right to left. And on camera, it's in reverse, but whatever. You'll see that you'll work more muscles in your abdominal area when you do it like that. And other stuff like that, advanced techniques that I know of on how to really pull out the abs. That's one thing I always had, was huge ab muscles. Because I started training my abs way early. But unfortunately, guys with big ab muscles, that's the only place I carry my fat, is right here on my stomach. No place else. Skinny legs, just a little bit of fat on the arms, but stomach. That's it. And I made the mistake of doing my abs wrong in high school. So I built, instead of having a flat one, I built them outwards. I built so much muscle on there. So I used to do 1,000 sit-ups and then 250 side sit-ups on each side. And I did 250 leg raises. This is back in the 70s, you know, old school days. So I was doing straight leg sit-ups, you know, sit them all the way. We didn't know anything about a crunch, where you bend your legs and, you know, you crunch up towards the chest. These are old-fashioned shit. So I overdeveloped my abs. When I was competing in bodybuilding, that was the best part about me, is my torso. You know, pecs, I had natural pecs and big, huge ab muscles. But they look unbalanced when my rest of my body is skinny. So definitely going to start training the abs out there and putting together my ab programs, which I'm really excited about. I've had people ask me if I was going to do a site for guys out there, for skinny guys on getting big, and I think there's enough information out there you can find on getting big. I have my own style of helping guys get big. That is teaching you how to do the reps at the right sequence so that you can activate more muscles. And no, I do not like doing slow motion for skinny dudes. Yes, it will activate a lot of fibers, but because you don't activate the fast twitch muscles, you limit your growth with slow motion. Slow motion activates more of the medium to slow twitch fibers instead of the power muscles, the big muscles that you want to create size. So some guy that thought he knew something about body training that said something about, you know, do them real slow. No. And I use that in my training. I love slow-mos, but it's not for building bulk. Your slow twitch accounts for about 30% of your size. So if you want to get that 70% size booster, then you want to train with explosive positives and then slower negatives, like I did in my Skinny to Big program. Explode up, then down, 2. Explode up, hold. When you hold, you contract your muscle, down, 2. You know, explode up, hold, down, 2. Okay? Now with shoulder presses, you actually can press those weights together if you really want to get that top delt muscle. Or like on your flies, when you stretch them, if you turn the heads of the weights together and press them together real hard, and then take it back down and stretch, you'll get more of a contraction. That inner chest will get developed. I actually don't like talking about weight training online because that is my business, and I charge a lot of money for my advice. But that's some free tips right there for you fellas. Also, I built my arm size from 15 to 19 inches and half inches by doing drag style curls, whether I'm seated in the chair with some dumbbells or doing the easy curl bar. It's actually better for you to use the straight bar for your curls because you work the full belly of the bicep. When you use the easy curl bar, here's your wrist like this, it turns the wrist like that. So it activates more of the forearm muscles, okay? So the forearms assist too much, but when you turn your palms flat, you get the full belly of the bicep. God, I could go on and on with this shit. I've learned so much about training. I've forgotten half of the shit until I started digging into my head. Well, fellas, that's our show for the day. Good luck on your training programs out there, and let's get some size on you. Because women like men that can protect them. Don't you forget it. I urge you guys to watch that Dating a Millionaire show, because, you know, Patty's right on. She wants men to become back. Women want men who are hunter-fisherman types. Hunter-fisher. That's an aggressive male, not some pussy-ass, bitch-ass male that's out there. Okay? Peace, fellas.